So definitely the connection we have in the QB room is very special.
What do you think you did well on Saturday?
I feel like just running the ball well, just distributing the ball to my receivers, and just taking that next step in leadership role and just taking command of this offense and what they need from me, and just the communication with the O-line and with the running backs and with the receivers. And I mean, even after the scrimmage, I'm like, what do you need out of me? And it's just a two-way street, because I tell them what I need out of them and they tell me what they need out of me. So really love what we came out of the first scrimmage with.
When we were talking with EMAC the other day, he was saying that, Bush this is your offense now. I mean, does that mean calling it? Does it mean playing it to your strengths? Like, what does that kind of mean, Taylen?
Yeah, with Bush's offense, he gives me the rules, the parameters to go by, but he tells me all the time, don't be a robot, just play football and just trust your instincts and trust what your eyes see, and just play after that. So, I mean, he definitely gives me freedom to do some stuff, but I got to be in the parameters of what he wants. So.
When he says don't be a robot, is that pertains to your skill set? Maybe why is that important for you? And how do you make your confidence?
Yeah, definitely. I would say that's definitely. I like what he says about that, because X's and O's, you can write X's and O's on the whiteboard, but I mean it's not like that when you play. Especially on Saturdays, it's not going to be the perfect look. So you got to adjust to that. You got to adjust on the fly, especially in the conference and the opponents we play. The defense is really fast, especially the BYB. They're really fast, and the adjustments they make on the fly is really making us work. So that's why I say don't be a robot and just adjust to what the defense is doing.
How freeing is that to just know that you can make your own plays while you're out there?
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is free, but still, like I said, can't be wild out there. Still got to make the right plays, and we always say the ball is the team and the team is the ball. So I touch the ball every play, and I got to make sure I take full responsibility that and can't make no reckless decisions with that.
Can you share what some of those parameters are?
I can't.
How much more comfortable, Taylen, do you feel with what Bush is asking and wanting you to do in this offense now than you did back in April or whatever?
Yeah, definitely. I feel really comfortable. What I really appreciate, he's really consistent with what he wants, and he really tells us every single day what he's looking for, with he calls it his attack mindset of just going out there every single play like it's your last play, and just being comfortable in the pocket and just being tough, and he calls it mental toughness and physical toughness. So definitely him being consistent with that, especially on the field, and not changing up, just really he's really hard on us, really on the field is really tough on us. So that's what I really like about that. It's tough love. It's tough love.
You seem just walking around. I mean, he just looks like he's just super chill, laid back, relaxed. And then on the practice field,
yes,
it's like the guy just, shotgun 2 Red Bulls or something. I mean, how do you, in your own words, do you describe the difference from Bush, just as a guy, and then Bush when he gets on the practice field?
Yeah, I feel like everybody, I learned that from him, I feel like everybody needs to be like that. I mean, when you're off the field, chill, just be yourself, but when you're on the practice field, when you put your 2 feet on the grass, you have a job to do, turn the flip on, especially in practice, because you practice how you play. So that's what I really take from him, and really trying to implement into my game.
Obviously, the playbook is Bush Hamdan's, and he developed it. But was there any point that you got to weigh in on maybe some of the plays in there, or the direction that it went? Yeah,
of course. We sit I send him plays, or we one-on-one watching film and stuff. I mean, if I say I like a play, he'll look at it, but if he doesn't like it, of course he's not going to put it in. He's like, okay, Taylen, chill. So definitely it's a two-way street. We have to see the same views, see the same. I got to understand why he's calling the play. Is he calling the play to throw it deep? Is he calling the play just to get some 4 or 5 yards to make it a third and manageable? And so it's just that connection, that communication we have to have. And I feel like it's grown definitely since the spring. So excited about that.
How comfortable are you in Ashton as a pass catcher?
Oh, that's definitely one of his strong suits. You know, even in like the Oregon State game when he caught the go route, I underthrew it a little bit, but he made a play and definitely is one of his strong suits. He's versatile. You know, you can put him in the slot, you can put him anywhere on the field, you can put him an outside receiver, and just it's a mismatch, especially when he's quick like that. And I mean, George can do that too. So it's definitely two backs can do that. Especially playing in the same time with that personnel it's gonna be really fun for me.
I mean, so much of football is just putting your best athletes on the field at the same time. If there are, you know, formations or whatever with George, you, and Ashton all in the game, whether it's a receiver, running back, or whatever, like how dangerous can that be?
Oh, it's definitely dangerous because like defense, they gotta know, like, are they gonna run it? Are they gonna pass it? And if we run it, okay, are we gonna do just a regular like run play, or are we gonna do a zone read? And they gotta account for 3 people in the run game, and we have blockers too. So, and especially like I said, you know, George and Ashton can play receiver and go off a route, so we can throw off of that too. So just keeping the defense on their toes and, you know, trying to make everything look the exact same as what we're trying to do.
College changed the rules this year where the clock runs on a first down in a scrimmage, or what you've done. Have you noticed anything? Is it noticeable? Is it not noticeable?
Of course, you gotta be aware of the clock in all situations and all like every time you're on the field. But you know, especially like in the 2-minute situations we practice all the time, 4-minute situations. You know, when it's 4 minutes and you go out of bounds, you know, the clock is still running, so we're aware of we can still be out of bounds on that. But when it hits 2 minutes, we can't go out of bounds. We have to make sure we get tackled in bounds and protect the football. So I mean, you definitely have to be aware of it. And Coach Avalos and the staff does a really good job of like always talking about that in the meeting rooms, and we do that, especially in the scrimmage, and just being aware of that.
Bush said in regards to your running ability, use it, don't abuse it.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you? And are you using it and not abusing it? And how are you using it?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. He's definitely correct in that. Not trying to rely on that always, you know, because like especially our defense, they're fast too, you know. So I got to beat. So we have really good running backs. If they bring like, I don't know, kind of like they fill the box, you know, having one-on-ones and outside, you know, I have to use my arm, you know, and if they give me a run lane, if they give me that, then I'll take it, you know, but not just relying on that, just like a one read and take off, but scanning the field and, you know, like I said, using my running backs and the check downs and just trying to use all of my assets because, you know, I have playmakers all over the field, especially my receivers, running backs, and even tight ends. So just trying to use everything.
In your opinion, how much better of a passer are you right now, Taylen?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely a lot, I wouldn't say better because, you know, I feel like I definitely have a long way to go. I'm definitely not satisfied yet. But I'm definitely a lot more comfortable in the pocket, just drilling that in our ND drills and with Bush and just doing routes on there, and just even in the summer, just me and my receivers just being out there on the blue every single day, just getting that timing down. So I would say I'm definitely really confident and definitely can get a lot better in that.
Taylen, what have you seen so far out of Steph Cobbs? I mean, this time last year, he was still coming working back from his injury. Kind of out there practice, so it was pretty quick, pretty explosive.
Yeah, for sure.
What have you seen out of Steph this camp?
I've seen a lot of energy from him. He's one of our smartest football players in this program. You know, he can tell the defense before, like pre-snap, and that allows him to play quicker. You know, and just the catches and definitely sure-handed in the catches. Deep game. He's deep threat. He's there. You know, even in the intermediate and short. So definitely versatile in that. Really quick. You know, if a linebacker's on him, I know we have that connection with that. And if even nickel is on him, so definitely our connection is really good. But definitely like everything can always improve.
Where have you seen the offensive line get better since the spring?
Yeah, I would say their connection as a unit, and the communication, with just the center, the guards and the tackles, just being able to move together, like I said, as a unit and just display what they, like if we call a pass protection, all of them on the same page, making points and all that. So definitely how they, even when they're off the field, they're talking, I'm talking to them, they're talking to me what they see, because we have to be on the same page. Not even just me, like the running backs too, the running backs, quarterbacks, tight ends, O-line, we all have to be on the same page with that. So I feel like that's where they've grown the most.